be back.
Hey. Hi. Welcome here. Welcome to Lifestyle with Toby Babs. If this is your first time finding this channel, I want you to know something important. This is actually my very first YouTube video. And yes, this is a new beginning of something beautiful, a journey that is Christ-centered. Here, you won't only see my face, but you will hear my heart. You will hear honesty. You will hear warmth. And if you stay long enough, I hope you'll feel like you're not alone. I chose to start this channel because sometimes healing feels safer when there's no pressure to perform, no pressure to look okay, and no pressure to pretend we're fine when we're not. Be there myself. This space is about real conversations, the kind we don't always get to have out loud. So today, I just want to talk to you, not at you, not over you, but with you. And if you're here because you're hurting, if you're here because your heart feels heavy, if you're here because something ended and you don't know how to begin again, this video is for you. Let me say this gently. Heartbreak doesn't always come from romantic relationships only. Sometimes it's a friendship. Sometimes it's a marriage. Sometimes it's a dream you poured your whole heart into. Sometimes it's a version of life you thought you'd be living by now. And when something breaks you like that, people love to rush you. Move on. Be strong. Everything happens for a reason. But nobody really sits with you and says, "Hey, it makes sense that this hurts." So let me be that person today. Don't be mad at them. Most of them have not walked in your shoes. They are only being human. If you're grieving something that mattered to you, you're not weak. You're human. And starting over doesn't mean you failed. It means you survived something that tried to break you. Before we really dive into this topic, I want to say something honestly. I'm not speaking to you from a place of having it all figured out. I'm healing too. I'm healing from heartbreak myself. Some days I feel strong. Some days it still hurts. And daily, I'm learning how to choose myself again. So this isn't me talking at you. This is me walking with you. If you're healing, rebuilding, or learning how to breathe again after something broke you, you're in the right place. Healing together. Let's talk about starting over. Because starting over sounds hopeful, but in real life, it feels terrifying. Starting over feels like standing in the middle of your life asking yourself, how did I end up here? It feels like doubting your judgment, doubting your instincts, doubting whether you can trust yourself again. And I want you to know, those feelings are normal. One of the hardest parts of heartbreak is realizing you ignored signs you now see clearly. So let's talk about some relationship red flags, not to blame yourself, but to help you grow. 1. When consistency is missing. If someone's words sound beautiful, but their actions keep confusing you, that's not love. That's inconsistency. Love doesn't leave you guessing all the time. Love doesn't disappear and reappear when it's convenient. If you constantly felt anxious, unsure, or like you were asking for too much just by wanting clarity, listen to that feeling. Your nervous system already knew something wasn't right. 2. When you keep explaining yourself. If you had to constantly explain why something hurt you, if your feelings were minimized, if you were told you were too sensitive or overreacting, that's not communication. That's emotional dismissal. In healthy relationships, you don't have to beg to be understood. 3. When you start shrinking. Pay attention to who you became around them. Did you start going quiet? Did you stop expressing your needs? Did you feel like you had to tone yourself down to keep the peace? Love should expand you, not erase you. The truth about starting over. Starting over doesn't mean you jump into something new immediately. Sometimes starting over means sitting with yourself, rebuilding trust with your own heart, learning to enjoy your own company again. It means forgiving yourself for what you didn't know then. You made decisions with the information you had at the time, and you did the best you could. Growth is realizing you deserve better and choosing differently next time. Encouragement and hope. Let me remind you of something. Your story did not end with that heartbreak. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not hard to love. You are becoming wiser, stronger, more aware. And one day, you'll look back and realize this moment taught you how to protect your heart without closing it. If you made it this far, thank you for trusting me with your time. If this video spoke to you, I invite you to stay. Subscribe to Lifestyle with Tobiey Babs. This is a safe space, a healing space, a place where we talk about life, growth, making multiple streams of income, faith, and starting over, honestly. Drop a comment if you're comfortable, even if it's just a heart emoji or I'm starting over. You don't have to do this alone. And remember, starting over doesn't mean starting from nothing. It means starting with experience. I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care of your heart.